Hello, Mountaineers. My name is Thomas Williams, and I am a junior exercise physiology student here at West Virginia University, as well as a presidential student ambassador. While many people only think of addiction in the physical sense, it is a much more complex state of being than that. According to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, addiction is defined as a compulsive, chronic, physiological, or psychological need for a habit-forming substance, behavior, or activity having harmful physical, psychological, or social effects and typically causing well-defined symptoms upon withdrawal or abstinence. In order to help combat the addiction epidemic across our state and in our communities, it is important to be aware of all the signs and symptoms of addiction, not just the physical characteristics. The signs of addiction are connected and can be grouped into three categories: physical, social and behavioral, and emotional. First, the physical characteristics of addiction are primary indicators in most individuals. Examples of some physical characteristics to look for are broken capillaries, which are caused by weakened blood vessel walls due to most abusive drugs being vasodilators. Another is track marks, which display evidence of repeated needle injections and are typically found in the forearms of most individuals. Other physical signs of addiction to be aware of include significant weight gain or loss, slurred speech, and shakes and trembling. Some physical signs of addiction that usually go unnoticed, but are often evident in a person with addiction, are headaches, insomnia, and stomach and abdominal pains. These are not all the physical signs of addiction, but are some good examples to be on the lookout for. Second, the social and behavioral signs of addiction are less recognizable but are still important indicators of addiction. These include, but are not limited to, changes in social groups, financial problems, lying, repeated unexplained outings, secretiveness, and in some cases, stealing. Noticing these kinds of signs is often more difficult than noticing physical ones. While these signs are not always immediately identifiable, sadly, these tend to be the symptoms that most negatively affect the people around these individuals, such as their families or loved ones. Third, the emotional signs of addiction tend to be the least noticeable, but can still have disastrous effects on an individual's life. Examples of emotional signs of addiction can include extreme mood swings, changes in energy, such as extreme tiredness or excitability unexpectedly, and often emotional numbness over time. As in the case of social and behavioral signs, emotional signs of addiction tend to be first noticed by loved ones or family members, but are still key identifiers to look out for. Now, more than ever, the fight against addiction in our state and our communities has never been more important. Dangerous drugs, such as fentanyl, are flooding the streets and threatening the lives of the very people in our communities and across the country. It is important for each and every citizen to understand all the components and signs of addiction in order to identify individuals and assist them in finding recovery resources. Stay proactive, stay aware, and never forget that you have the ability to save lives just by being an informed and helpful friend and citizen in your community.